Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for another movie review, and this is for the next Halloween Extravaganza movie review. I know I keep doing them daily, but we are almost done with season one for this Halloween's Extravaganza movie reviews, which it does end on October 24th. But this movie review I'm returning to you for is for Red Dragon that I'm returning to you for. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for this movie and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, this movie stars Anthony Hopkins, Edward Norton, Mary's Holly something, I'm not sure. Philip Seymour Hoffman was in this movie too, but yeah, unfortunately he passed away like years ago. Right when he was doing the Hunger Games movies. He had a drug problem, is what was going on. And it's really sad what happened to him. But yeah, this movie was surprisingly good. I wasn't disappointed with this one. Ralph Fiennes, I think if I'm saying it right. He was in Harry Potter as well. Um, he was pretty good in this. I don't think they really introduced him into Harry Potter till like Goblet of Fire, and I really liked him in that. That movie's like 15 years old now. Oh wow, it's hard to believe. But yeah, I think Red Dragon was a really good movie. It came out in 2002, of course, so it's almost 20 years old. Um, yeah, Anthony Hopkins plays a good returns with the role of Hannibal Lecter, and pretty much this time around, Edward Norton's going to him for help. Which in the beginning of the movie, you see that Edward Norton gets stabbed by Anthony Hopkins in the movie, of course, and because he figures out his secret and who he is, because he couldn't figure out the pieces until later when he read that book, and he's like, "Oh shit." But yeah, pretty much they're Edward Norton retired from the or quit the FBI or whatever because he didn't want to solve cases anymore for personal issues or reasons or whatever that he had with past encounters with Hannibal Lecter. But yeah, it was mostly because of Hannibal Lecter because it got to him or something like that. I'm not sure. But in this movie, he goes after someone named the Tooth Fairy, and pretty much he they also call him the Red Dragon or whatever. People think he's the Tooth Fairy. I don't know. But it's kind of like the Silence of the Lambs meets Red Dragon for the first time, which it's like the same concept, but in a different way. They're pretty much going after other uh, criminals that are uh, or sick fucks or whatever you could call them. But yeah, Red Dragon I really did enjoy. It's a great movie. I wouldn't call it that great, but it did pretty good. It does kind of have the same concept as Silence of the Lambs, where he has to go after, where Clarice in Silence of the Lambs has to go after Buffalo Bill, but it is the same concept, but pretty much a different character is going after, of course, the Tooth Fairy, or that's what his criminal name is, or nickname that they're calling him in this movie. But for a rating, I think I'd give this an 8 out of 10. It's a good movie. It just, there's some scenes that I don't know if I'm sure about liking, but the way if you've seen this movie, which this was my first time watching it, and I thought it was good. I just personally don't think it's the best, but it's it's good. So like I said, out of 10, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 for this movie. It almost kind of has the similar concept as Silence of the Lambs, where they're going after someone else instead of Hannibal Lecter, because the Hannibal Lecter, or known as the Hannibal movie, was really good. I really liked that one. And I did like Silence of the Lambs too, but this one kind of takes on its own concept, or tries a little too hard to be similar to Silence of the Lambs, but eh, it's one of those movies that probably wasn't that good, but it's still good. It had a good plot, so that's what I liked about it. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the movie Red Dragon, if you've seen it. And if you like this Halloween Extravaganza movie review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I will be returning to you for a few track reviews. Sorry for my kind of yawning. It's gonna be for Justin Bieber's Lonely track review, and then Atreyu's Save Us as well. I might do the Atreyu Save Us first before I get to the Justin Bieber one. I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know which one I'll be doing first. But yeah, this movie was good. It just had a plot that the plot was good. It's just it has the same concept as Silence of the Lambs, and I don't like that it has the same concept as that movie, but I guess it does, and I can see why it didn't do very well, but it did alright for what it is. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy this Halloween Extravaganza movie review for the Red Dragon, or Red Dragon is what it's called. The 2002 movie. But thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.